Hello, fire signs and fire sign placements. Welcome back to Readings from Neptune Tarot. I am the Neptunian Kitty Kitty, and I'm here to provide for you all the messages and what you all can be expecting for this week of November 18th all the way through the 24th. This is going to be for all Aries, Leos, and Sag, depending on where you have fire in your chart. So, alrighty, so we're going to get into it, Aries, Leos, and Sag. Happy early birthday to my Sagittarius placements. We're switching into Sag season on Friday. Partying, yeah! And the retrograde starts on the 25th. We're already in the pre-shadow phase of Mercury retrograde. I know, I've been feeling it. Okay, so alrighty. So boundaries, some of you are going to have to start setting strong boundaries, fire signs. Thank you all so much for your likes, your shares, and subscribes on your prosperity and then ending. So someone's been trying to end your prosperity, fire signs, through candle magic that's been backfiring on them. This person could have even had a fire in their home. Bro, witch's cottage. So this person, who is this person for my fire signs? This could be a Libra, a Cancer, a Pisces, an Aries, or a Gemini or Virgo. This is someone that read the incantation wrong or scribed the wrong thing. This is someone that started messing with scrolls. And in my mind's eye, I'm already seeing that this person's a dumbass. They don't know left from right, up from down. And here's the thing. All of us have a don. We all have a don one way or another. Me, for example, it's tarot cards and the astrology and channeling through songs. I can do that. But hablar con muertos, I cannot do that. However, just because I have a little don, does that mean I should go and learn another don and insert myself with the dead? No, because that is when you get in trouble. And so whoever's messing with you, fire signs, these are people that are getting tossed up in the ethers by spirits and demons they don't know anything about. And that's what they get for trying to come to you, for you, by using deities and magical work that doesn't work. So they were trying to attack a healer here, and it went wrong. And also I keep hearing in the back of my mind, touch not my anointed, touch not my anointed. That means do not touch those that God has chosen, because God's going to toss you up. Because that person has been chosen by God to go do a mission, and you keep getting in that person's way. That's you getting in the way of the Almighty, and that's going to be a problem. Right. So you have to clear your space here and honor your union, fire signs. Maybe love on each other more. Carve out a little couple time, because there is someone that's trying to use a scrying mirror here, fire signs, to spy on you and break you apart come Christmas. And then I'm seeing the number 12 here. December is a 12th month, so something about December 12th is going to be very significant. You might, it's el Día de la Virgen. So you're going to be honoring your ancestors, okay? But this person, when they were doing stuff towards you, they did not read the scrolls right, and they were not setting the intention the way they were supposed to. And this is someone that says they're a good tarot reader, but they suck at it. Or they go to tarot readers que los estafan gacho. A real tarot reader is not going to ask you for your date of birth or where you live, because they do that to Google you. A real one's going to be like, don't tell me anything. Let me just pull the cards and see. That's how you know a real reader from a fake one. Yo nunca te voy a pedir tu fecha de nacimiento. What the hell do I need it for? Yo te tiro las cartas porque te las voy a tirar, and that's that. Alright? Right, so this is someone that's breaking magical law here, fire signs. What was I telling you? Like me, for example, my don is working with the tarot cards. I know friends that can speak to the dead. That's their don. Does that mean that I should go learn and speak to the dead? No, don't do it, because then you're going to get in trouble. This person doesn't know shit. Sorry, not sorry. Todos pendejos, and that's why they now have demons in their house. And they're trying to keep this a secret from you, fire signs. They're trying to be like, nope, I didn't do that. But in reality, they're a whole ass witch. Well, they think they're a witch, but they're apparently a fucking moron if they did that. I'm not going to be nice, because you're fucking stupid. You tried to attach a demon to my collective, and that demon went back to you por pendeja. Sorry, not fucking sorry. play stupid games, win stupid prizes, right? And don't you dare come and ask me, tengo un demonio en mi casa, ayúdame. Nah, tracas. Yeah, this person is going to be so salty. You're out doing new fire signs. Like, you're going to be having a good time while this person's just going to be in the shadows. I'm hearing the Rasmus in the shadows. I have not heard that song in forever. In like a long time. Like, this person's just going to be watching you. Like, whoever ghosts you out of nowhere, Sag or Virgo, this could be a Sag, Virgo, Cancer, Aquarius. That's the person that was messing with you. Because they didn't want you to shine at work. So, of course, fire signs, it's always people fucking with you at work, and I'm tired of it. It's like, after COVID, you all didn't realize life was too short, karmics. Like, life's too damn short to be figuring out what your coworker's doing. Mientras que they're not getting in your way, leave them alone, but no. So, and you're going to realize who this person was, Libra, Taurus energy, and they're just going to have never-ending backfire and bad karma here, fire signs, and that's what they get. Meanwhile, you're going to be happy. And this is someone that's very unhappy since they left the family unit, but you've been extremely happy. You're like, since you've been gone, glow up. And they're like, damn, maybe I really was the person that was siphoning my fire signs energy. And it's like, well, no shit, Sherlock. Yes, it was. My nose is itching, so I'm onto something. So this is someone that since you had like that last big fight with them, Scorpio, Leo energy, because of some gossip you could have heard from an Aquarius or an Aries, you've kept that person at a distance, or you moved out of town, or you're going to move out of town, and this person's trying to block you, but it's not going to work out that way because the Wheel of Fortune's in your favor, fire sign, Sagittarius. Ya sé que es tu birthday season, Sag. Cálmanse, cálmanse. This is for all the fire signs. And I am going to do your monthly readings. I don't care how many times I have to record it. I cannot believe I did a whole 20 minutes with no audio. And it was a good reading, too. But yeah, you're going to be here sitting as the Queen of Wands. So if you start seeing a lot of black cats, that could be a sign of monitoring spirits. I always get mad when people say black cats is black magic. Like, dejan los michis en paz. But, like, if you start seeing more cats than usual, that could be a monitoring spirit. And just tell them, go away, monitoring spirit. Aquí no. You don't gotta hit them. You don't gotta do anything at that. Just mandale la shot, and they'll go away. Or acknowledge, I know you're a monitoring spirit. Or you can see a lot of flies as well. But this is someone that is going to act like they're heartbroken over the kids, but they're not. They're just heartbroken that they can't monitor you or keep an eye on you. And it's weird. Like, I don't know why I'm seeing like a nice cul-de-sac neighborhood, grayish cookie cutter houses with green grass, and then I see like a gang of black cats. So maybe when you move, you're going to notice that. You don't need to worry about it. It's just a monitoring spirit. You just gotta ward your home. It's not hard. There's many ways you can ward your home. And this person has to let go that the court's not gonna side with them. So this is giving me bitter baby mama, bitter baby daddy. Right off the bat. Because the court's gonna be like, your kids can live in China y todavía vas a pagar el child support. Your kids can live in China or in Atlantis if we ever find it. And that guy's still gonna have to pay child support. I don't know how many times I saw this go down with my primos and their dad back in the day when my tia went to her federal fundification. That's right, federal fundification. I remember that was the first thing Bucky tried to do. He tried to take away the child support from my cousins, and that's when my mom got all pissed and was like, dile a ese pendejo que hasta en China va a tener que pagar el child support. And I was like, oh shit. Who is this demon? It's my mom. Oh shit, sorry. Love you, Mom. My mom's a Taurus. That's why I always say demons are Tauruses, because I was raised by a Taurus. Like, and I don't know why people get butthurt. I love all zodiac signs. The only wrong zodiac sign is a man. I'm just kidding. But, alright, yeah, this is someone that's pissed off. Like, one of your kids, if you have 3, your ex is trying to buy them off so they can get information on you, fire signs. But you might be a little sad about it. This could be an earth sign child, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. But I'm seeing 3. I'm seeing a fire, a water, and an earth sign. One of them might want to stay with their dad. And if they're at that age where they can choose, I'm seeing green and gold. I don't know, those are school colors. Let them stay. You know, you don't want them to resent you for holding them back from their friends. Because I feel like I'm talking to a teenager, about a teenager. teenagers right now, they're everything from a psychological standpoint is their friends. It's their peers. So right now, like, you can have the most wisest advice because you used to be a wild child yourself. I was a wild child. I was just having this conversation with my friends where I was like, I don't mind that people like to go clubbing, but for me, I don't like to go clubbing because I did all that crazy shit where I was sneaking out, rolling, and all this other crap when I was 16 through 19. And then, by the time I was 20, when I was getting closer to finishing my bachelor's, I was like, okay, I can't do this anymore. But that was me. And I realized that not a lot of people did that. And then I was like, oh shit, like, a fish doesn't know it's wet, okay? So, like, that's the thing that stuck with me the most about Bert Ernest. That's a comedian. I don't know if you're watching him or Bert's just your name or Ernest. But he says that, like, you don't realize how messed up your family is or your life is until you hang out with normal people. And then he's like, a fish doesn't know it's wet. That's true. It isn't until I got, like, around my normal friends in college that I was like, holy shit, I'm fucking crazy. But I've calmed down a lot, and maybe maybe you had a similar experience as a teenager. Not to judge you or anything like that, because I could tell you some crazy shit I've done. But you know what to look out for and when to, like, cop in and be like, nah, just because I got to do it and nothing bad happened to me doesn't mean that's going to happen, because we didn't have to worry about fentanyl back in 2007, 1999. We didn't have to worry about that. Now we do. They're putting fentanyl in their little weed pens or whatever it is they're smoking. And I was like, what? And the only reason why I know about that is because I used to teach middle school, and my students told me, they're like, yes, miss, they put fentanyl in the pens. And I was like, and if you know that you're running a risk of taking a fentanyl hit, why are you doing it? I'm like, te mueres y te mueres, kiddos. Like, you're not going to come back. I'm not going to use a Ouija board to communicate with you. Fuck no, I ain't touching that. I didn't tell them in those exact words, but I was just kind of like, you do know, like, te vas a morir and you're not Jesus. You're not going to rise the third day, right? Like, you know who Jesus is? No, ma'am. I'm like, well, I'm not going to get into that. But you can talk to your mom and dad about that. But, so maybe that's what it is, fire signs. Like, you're just worried that you don't want your kid getting in with the wrong crowd, because parents, don't come for me. Jocks, those kids that are working as high schoolers or as jocks, cheerleaders, whatever, as long as they're in like a crew of 5 or more, they've tried pot. At least minimum, they've tried cigarettes, pot, alcohol. Ya lo demás no sé. But, and the reason why I'm taking the kids that work, like, in high school is because they have access to adults and they can just give the money to the adults and the adults go get it. And from personal experience, the kids in the United ISDs, they are the ones that have more substances on them because they can't afford it. El ISD does not. And you're like, where are you to say that? Well, because I did minor in criminal justice and I had to do research on these things. And we all ahí, Southside kids are going to bring out all the paraphernalia and all the drugs and the illegal activity. Nope. We were so wrong. It was all the Northside kids, because they have the funds for it. It's just simple economics, math, okay? So maybe that's your only worry, fire signs. But here's the thing, and I was just having this conversation with my mom friends too. This is crazy. As long as you are a loving, nurturing mom that validates your child and you're there with them and you let them know, like, you can go lie to everybody else, but don't lie to me, because I'm the one that's going to get you out of fucking trouble. As long as you have that bond with your child and that understanding, that unconditional love, because I agree with what Shira 7 says. The only unconditional love is between a mother and her child. Everything else is conditional. You all can argue with me if you want. Men, that is not for you. This is for the women. And that is a wise dicho, like, and that's why I always say a mamá primero, porque los niños no te engañan, no te ponen los cachos, no te traicionan. And for my non-ELLs, be a mom first, because your children will not lie to you. Well, they will, but, like, they're not going to cheat on you with another fucking family and be like, it's because you weren't giving me enough attention, mom. They'll flat out tell you, pay more attention to me, I'm the love of your life, I'm your only child. I do that to my mom, soy la luz de tus ojos and you don't answer my calls. But I'm a dramatic child. But, stuff like that. But, like, as long as your kid knows that, hey, I could have crashed the car, but as long as I call mom, Mom's got my back. ¿Estás bien? Sí. Y el carro, no. Don't worry about that. I'll kick your ass later, but let me go get you. That's how my mom was with me, too. What did you do this time? Ta-da-ta-da-ta-da-ta-da-ta. All right, let me go get you. Rare that I had to call my mom for those situations, but when I did, she's there for me until this day. So don't worry about that, fire signs. You know, there's holidays, and your child's not going to like their dad, and they're going to come back running to you, okay? Because the King of Swords represents a divorced man, but look how frowny faced he is, like, picha amargado. And then the Knight of Swords is the fastest knight, like, I'm out of here. So let them. This is one of those things where you're going to have to let them learn on their own, and that's going to drive me crazy because I'm a control freak. And I'm probably going to message you in about 10 years and ask you, fire signs, like, hey, when your kid was doing this, ¿cómo le hiciste? Because... yeah, but this man is upset that, okay, so he's not going to have to give you child support for the third child, but he's going to have to give you for the other two, and he doesn't like that because for whatever reason, these men think child support equals to $3 million y que vas a comprarte un helicopter y te vas a ir todo Texas or whatever, and it's not true. Like, you see how much the government taxes and takes away from that, and then they give you that para que dure like $800 a month. No es suficiente para vivir. That's not even rent anymore. Rent now is like 1,000 and some, and like Laredo's ridiculous. Like, they want to charge Austin prices without the Austin entertainment, and then the fucking apartments are all ugly. Dejas de mamás landlords. I'm lucky that my landlord is fucking cool, and I look like a princess here. But how many landlords are like that? Not a lot. So, and that, and like the fact that I can get hired in every other city for a professor like that, but not here because I don't know the right people, just pisses me the fuck off. But anyway, I'm off my soapbox now. But it's okay. Like, cry it out. But this child's gonna realize I made a mistake living with dad, and it fell under the King of Swords here. So just let them learn this on their own, fire signs, and they will be back and be like, sometimes getting what we want doesn't necessarily make us happy, huh? Los caminos de la vida. This child's going to learn a very tough lesson because maybe they're going to start beefing with another child that lives there, or they're just going to be put in a very defensive state. Like, this child's not going to feel that they are at home because they're not with their mom, because, as I was saying, there's something about us moms that we give to our kids that either makes them or breaks them. Because what do all serial killers have in common? A fucked up relationship with their parent, with their mom in specific case. Always mom. And I was having this conversation too earlier. Like, it does, like, they can have an absentee father, but as long as the mom is stable and she nurtures the child and she loves the child and she validates her children and she's got like a stable grandpa deal, the child's gonna fare fine. It is when the mom is like emotionally abusive, doesn't nurture the child, is cold with them, that something happens to their personality. And you can find this in every scientific psychological journal, on your EBSCO host, like, and all those peer-reviewed journals. You can find that in all the studies. There's just something that we as moms give them that nobody else can give to them. Dad could be the best dad in the world too, but if mom's not there to emotionally fulfill them or validate them, it's really sad for the child. They become a very stunted and confused, volatile child, like adult. And I have a master's degree in psychology, so before you're all like, why is this witch even talking about that? Because this witch studied. I did not give up my 20s to get a master's degree for nothing. And I got that postpartum. 2 months after they cut me open for a C-section, I was up walking the stage to get my degree. Después que me agarré con la Judy Saffarini over the water crisis in 2019. But anywho, they're going to realize that this man means no good to them. And you don't want that. Like, as a mom, I understand that. You want to prevent your children from going through the heartbreak their dad inflicted on you. But los niños crecen. They grow up. Like, same thing with parents that struggle with substance use You think your child doesn't know what you're doing? They eventually grow up and they know what you're doing. Damn, fire signs. I wasn't expecting you to get sad or emotional. Like, it's tough where you're at, but it's not going to be bad forever. And I heard this at church, and I was like, oh my gosh, Mom, I'm glad I came because I really need to hear this. This too shall pass. And there you go. Moving forward, the Chariot. So I'm definitely getting a move, and you're between a rock and a hard place, fire signs. Like, you want to move because there's more opportunities for you there, but you have roots here and your children too, and that hurts you. And that's honestly like a situation I'm in with myself, because I'm like, we don't have to be here. Like, I don't have to be here and let this lady who held me hostage in her stupid office think she's God. Like, girl, you got demoted from dean to assistant principal because you a hoe and you suck. Yes, I said it. You won't say anything to my face because eres una pinche cobarde that has to rely on black magic to try to do something. Emphasis on the try. But, MLP chick. MLP until you let it go. And it's weird because this woman was my boss and she acts like I slept with her or something like that. I'm like, girl, ni los vatos that I did do that with act like you. They never came for my money. You, however, are calling other cool like places and schools and telling them to not hire me. Well, you're gonna do that, tell them, oh, by the way, I held her hostage in my office after I spent 6 months harassing her upon hiring her. Not even 6 months, 5. Tell them that part. Si vas a decirlo. But and yeah, she watches the channel like you have no idea, and it's her. And like, she's not watching it recently, I guess, because I haven't gotten that messed up energy. But I was telling my husband, like, I don't gotta stay here. Like, it's like, I don't mean, like, it's fucking Laredo, dude. Like, why am I gonna let this woman who can't even manage her own drinking problems try to manage my life? Like, bitch, go to rehab before you try to manage me. Este mucha, you know what. And I'm done holding my tongue. I'm done being nice because I haven't done shit to this woman. She keyed my car. She impersonated me to cancel my interviews. Like, and this woman could be my mom, dude. So that's why I'm like, sta zafada. Like, that's more about you than me. You're a nut job. But I'm a psycho because I read tarot. Okay, have it your way. That's fine. I don't mind being the nut job in your story. You're the chisqueada in mine. And I have facts. I documented it all on paper with camera time. So I recorded when you were holding me hostage. I just, whatever, bitch. Anywho, but that's the thing. Like, don't limit yourself. You are a person with free will, and you are free to go live wherever you want because these people are just mere mortals. They are not God. They can't even manage their own lives, and they want to play God in yours. Be so for real. Tracas buka. MLP till the day you die, because I to your face called you a see you next Tuesday. Mira, ya salió. And she is a Virgo. Tan miserable. But this masculine's losing sleep, and so is this other feminine energy, truth. Because you're not responding to their messages. Like, okay, you have to co-parent with this person, but only respond to the messages that are about the child. Everything else, que tú eres una esta, una puts or whatever, just be like, whatever, I'll pick up Junior at 5, bye. And they're just gonna be like, what? Because when you're gonna respond and talk to this person, same thing I have to tell myself, you have to grab your ego and tell it, I'm gonna come back for you later. Okay, because this isn't about you. Because if you start letting your ego go in with the way this person egos goes in, you're not going to win. Because you have to remember, a very egotistical person is not, like, they're not going to argue with you to reach common ground and to reason with you. No, they're going to argue with you to frustrate you, to hit all your triggers, and to get that emotional reaction out of you because that's what they like. And they're going to be exposed for not being able to manage their money correctly, and they want to blame it all on having to pay child support or this court fee, even though it's like, no, it's you. You're the loser. You're the one that doesn't know how to manage your money. It's you. But you want to come off as the King of Pentacles, and in reality, you cannot balance a checkbook to save your life. Who the hell even balances checkbooks anymore? Anywho, but this person's very upset because their argument against the court is extremely weak. So they're probably getting velas de la justicia against you. I already saw it in my mind's eye. This person They go to the same botanica I go to. They are buying velas de ganan juicio. And it's like, bro, if those children are yours, you are contractually obligated in the highest realms to take care of those kids. I guess you argue with them like that. Not me. But yeah, this judge is gonna really humiliate this man. This person's upset because they might have to downsize their home. And it's like, you couldn't even afford it to begin with. No estás chingando. But do expect an offer this week, fire signs, that's going to have you feeling relieved and peaceful. What is the offer? That a cop might come near you to visit, though, because someone might threaten and say you took the kids out of town without their permission, even though it's not true. So I would just be very careful what you post on social media, because there's someone watching you to see if you're going to take the kids out of town or not, so they can call the cops to see and try to stop you and pull you over, even though, no. Someone might offer you for a one-nighter as well. I would not go for it, fire signs, because nomás es una recalentada and then they might give you an STD. Don't do it. And this person's hiding that they're married, or you yourself might be married. Don't do it. Say Spirit is saying no. You do that and you're going to lose all your money. It's because you're the Empress and this person's showing up as a knight. You want an emperor, not a knight. And your emperor is out there. He's just being hidden and working on shadow work because he's greeting a Queen of Cups. So for some of you, the person you end up marrying might be a widow. A widower. Masculine or feminine. Or they're grieving a father figure and they're trying to do this secretly. Your true just lost a parent or their significant other. So this person could be a Virgo or a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. Scorpios are not that bad. Like, I'm married to one. Then again, I have a Scorpio moon, so that could be it. But they always say Cancers are going to marry you. No, Cancers are the biggest hoes I've ever met, men-wise, out of all the water signs. Pisces, está bueno que son resbalosos, but like, I guess I'm too scary for them. But a Scorpio, they will marry you for life. Like, even in death, no te van a dejar. They're going to be like, you better not be dating anybody in the spiritual realm. I'm going to resuscitate you. But just ward your home, take your spiritual baths, because whatever candle magic this goofy dumbass bitch is doing, isn't working. It's because these people piss me off, fire signs. It's like, out of all the things you could be doing to make yourself a high value woman, a high value man, get a side hustle because the economy's going to tank, and before people are like, it's because of Trump. No. How many times have I been telling you all desde mayo that it doesn't matter who takes the presidency? That recession's going to hit us, and it's going to hit us hard. No importa. O sea, I'll use these. I haven't used these in a while. Oh, who's watching The Jungle Book? I want to be like you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I want to talk like you. All right. So not before the Disney Mafia comes and whacks me. All right. Someone's mad at your connection with God. Stay mad, ho. What was I just saying? Someone's literally trying to play God in your life. And what did I say at the beginning of the reading? Touch not my anointed. That's between them and God now. Something about Pablo, you, Tiffany, Yolanda, Titi, Drew, Audie, 4 kids, a Leo, an Aries, lawyer, cool girl, Claire, hey. Who the fuck gave me that nickname? My name's Clarissa, and then they call me my mom all mad on the field trip. Claire is the name of a white girl. My daughter's name is Clarissa. I'm like, okay, here we go. Here we go, Bertha. Break on through to the other side. Someone's into the doors. Everything they wanted to happen to you is happening to them. A Taurus. You're not even the fart. Gra. I be going hard. Gra. You think you the shit? You're not even the fart. A Capricorn or a Pisces. She is a Capricorn. Jasmine with an E, Susan, Daphne, a PhD candidate in Aquarius. That's funny. A PhD candidate did hold me hostage with that idiot. Jennifer, Jen or Jenny, Alessandro, Flores, Charlie, Chris, Michelle. It's an inside joke between me and Latin. You're divinely guided. Oakland, secretly been helping you. Someone's been secretly helping you in HR. I think I know who that is. Thanks, girlie. I love you. You're a real one. A cult, Lil Jon. But don't sacrifice yourself for me, girl. I can handle me. Order in the court. What was I saying about the court? Order in the court. Caso cerrado. Someone tried to do sneaky stuff. Take flight on an airplane, a Cancer. Caught arguing with the side at work. Someone's trying to get dirt on you to see you fall. Someone wants to ride your coattails. Winter solstice. So what was I saying about Yule? So December 12th through the 21st, fire signs, is when you're going to have to rezar and really be más espiritual at lo que puedas. A Pisces, too smart for them. You're too smart for a Pisces. A teacher seems unfair. I suspect that Vato has Pisces in his chart. Like, he's a Sag, but I think he's got, well, the Jupiter energy. Jazzy, County, you a star boy. I be going hard. Gra. I'm breaking their hearts, like. Just be quick, but I'm quicker. She could be thick, but I'm thicker. Not anymore with that Ozempic, allegedly. Jailbird, Silver, Jaden, Taiwan on, Warlocks and Witches watching, Small Goals, Corrupt Security Guard, a Sagittarius. So this nombre, sir. For all the pain you put me through, you could at least give me your money. I accept apologies and Cash App. And that's what you get for co-signing on that idiot's whatever the hell trae contra mí. You should have vetted that. But what happened? You got demoted and got lower 2 pay scales, ¿verdad? And then you have to call the other idiot and be like, don't hire her because I got demoted. Well, I was 1 out of 30 that left. So, no te mueven over 1. Over 30, I do. And I don't even know the other 29. So, don't be looking at me. And I haven't even bothered pulling cards on them. Camacho, Ramos, and that's why you in Lara. Nora, Luis, Emma, Ramos. So the last name Ramos is very significant here, fire sign. So whoever Ramos is, they did it. Brendan Ramos. Que Brendan. I don't know who that is. Moving blockages out of your way. Crystal. Thank you, Crystal. Getting arrested. No, que Crystal, cálmate. Bernal, White Zombie, Rivera. You can't compete where you don't compare. That's what I tell girls all the time. Don't try to compete with me because I'm a hot mess. And if you want all my good winnings, take all the bad too. Nelly, Melissa, Steve Aoki. File that report. Rob Zombie. It's not you, it's me. Paul, Pedro. 6 kids. 1 day. Kay, Ivana. Spiritualist came against you. Asi. Industrial piercings. A pill popper. Deep clean your closet. I did that, and that's when the yearbook came at me. Y and Meli. So Melissa, Meli, Flores, and Ramos are significant. People that are going to be helping you out this week, fire signs. An Aquarius, a Taurus. Fixed signs, gang. Leo, a Virgo. Leo, a Pisces. So I hope these fire signs. I hope these messages help you out, fire signs. I'm wishing you all the best and happy early birthday to my Sagittarius. We start Sagittarius season Friday, so it's not my fault. Everything Saggy say is all that in a bag of chips. And have a wonderful Thanksgiving posadas. Bye-bye.